I am just, I'm really bored right now. Like, extremely bored. I'm just sitting at this picnic table in a little town where I work. It's like a tiny little town, but it's like a super busy town in the summer because it's touristy and cottagey, and a lot of cottagers are here and come through here, so summertime in this little town is very, very, very busy. So anyway, I work at a little restaurant in this town, and I worked there from 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. and it was not very busy, but whatever. And now I'm on a 3-hour break, so I literally am just chilling here in this town for 3 hours until I have to go back in for 6. 6 till 9:30. So therefore, that's 6.5 hours of working. But as wonderful as that is, I've realized that with the money that I'm making there this summer, I will probably, originally working there, I thought I would be making like close to around, in the entire time, close to $2,000. But I've now realized, after getting my first paycheck, that I will probably only be making maybe a little bit over 1,000, if that. Probably between $800 and $1,000. So I'm a little bit, I don't know, like a little bit disappointed in that, because I really have to pay off my student loan, and it's very, very hard when I'm not making enough money, because I have other things that I have to pay as well. I'm trying to have like at least some fun this summer and have, I don't know, have some fun time, like, because next summer I'm gonna be in school at this time still, I think. So I'm gonna be like focused on that, and because I'll be taking summer classes since I'm starting in January. Anyway, it's kind of a bummer, because I don't know if I'm going to be able to get my student loan paid off in the time to save up money for going in January. And I thought that this summer job was going to like really put a dent in my student loan, but yeah, I don't know. And the thing is, like, I'm working a lot. I'm working like 6 days a week now, but I only work like 3-hour shifts, like sometimes 4. Today's a rare day where I'm making 6.5 hours, but normally it's 3 hours a night. So it's just like, fuck. I don't know. I thought I'd be making more money. The struggle is real. It just shows, like, you know, I try and be positive about it and everything, but really just like fucking makes me angry to think that, you know, some people are just born so much luckier than others. Like, they're born into families where they have everything provided and old money. They don't have to work. They literally live to spend money. That's their life. Like, there's people out there like that are born into it, and their job is literally to spend their money because they're so rich. And it's like, you know, I'm just struggling over here to freaking pay off like a $3,000 student loan, actually $3,500 student loan, and it's taking me like forever. Where, you know, people with that kind of money could literally, they wouldn't even bat an eye and they just pay it right off like in a second. And I'm literally devoting my entire summer working 6 days a week for it not even to get paid off probably by the time I have to go back to school in January. So it's just times like these that, you know, I realize, oh, fuck, life isn't really fair. But I know I have it better than many. And they're probably, you know, envious of my life and wish they had my life. I don't know, man. Life is hard, and the older you get, the harder it is. Like, wow, when I was in high school, I thought life was hard. I really wish I could go back like 4 or 5 years and just start over and deal with the hardships of life then, because now my life is just like 1,000 times harder. I'm not complaining. I love my life. I'm happy with my life. I just, you know, it really is true that it does get hard. And you gotta try and be prepared for that. But, you know, I know it could be worse. It's just like, fuck. If only I could win the lottery. That'd be nice. If only I could find a bag full of $20,000. Just hiding in a bush somewhere, like, oh, what is this? Stumble across a bag of $20,000. That would be nice. But, you know, I've made mistakes with money, and I've realized, like, if I don't want to be in financial trouble, then I don't have to be in the future. Like, okay, I might be in some right now, but don't put myself in that kind of situation in the future. Like, realize that, you know, you can have a happy youth, you know, in your 20s. I haven't even turned 20 yet. Like, you can have a debt-free time in your 20s, but you gotta play your cards right. You gotta, you know, do it right, and that will probably mean, you know, working hard, but working hard now so that in like a few years you don't have to work as hard and you can relax and travel and just have a good time. But, you know, these years I'm in now, probably for the next like few years, they're gonna be like hard working times. Like, the work is going to probably be endless. But it doesn't always have to be that way. That's what I'm trying to get at. If you play your cards right, if you don't get yourself into debt, like, one day I will be free of the stresses of money. But of course I have to go through schooling in order to get a good job, and I gotta work long, hard hours to pay for the schooling. But I need to be thankful that I have 2 legs, 2 arms, good enough eyesight. I got a working body, I got lots of energy. You know, many people don't have that, and I think people often forget about that there's people that are dealing with much more of a struggle. Anyway, I'm just enjoying my little break before I have to go back into work. I don't really know what I'm going to do now. I'm probably just going to read or something. I have books to read. But, thanks for watching my videos. Alright, bye.